Hi, it's the Outsource King himself, David Oswald. I appreciate you taking the time today to listen to another blog here and another episode of me bringing you information on how to create more time in your life. I'm very big on outsourcing, that's obvious. At this point, you've probably taken the time yourself to maybe get a preliminary look at my ebook, 101 Ways to Outsource Your Life and Business. And maybe you've gotten to see a couple tips at this point or technologies that are going to allow you to create a different outlook on how you view your time. You know, I've already sent out a couple autoresponders to you that talked about a couple of my major tips and my major techniques that are going to allow you to view time better. You know, me, for example, I like to go out there and create time through shutting off the TV. You know, take the batteries out of the TV, you'll see some amazing things happen. A couple other things that we talked about in an earlier responder from me was the ability to have a different outlook on creating time. You know, today, what I want to talk about is a little bit different. I'm going to start to talk to you about creating material out of the things that you do on a daily basis. Just like a comic or a comedian might go out there and see something funny, they create material. What I want you to start to do is start to imagine that everything that you do during the course of a day in some way or shape can be important to you going out there and you helping others. We all know that we give what we get and we get what we give a lot of times in this world. And for that reason, I want you to start centering yourself on how to give a little bit more. So maybe that applies to some of the things that you do in your life. And it doesn't mean that you have to sit alone in a room and come up with some things, but just start to track some of the things that you do during the course of a day. And maybe if you get one of those inspirational moments, you know, have a place in your cell phone or your BlackBerry where you can jot down a memo and keep track of some of these things. Before BlackBerries, I used to actually send myself a voicemail. I'd call myself and I'd come up with, you know, an idea and I'd log that somewhere. I'd keep it tracked. Because a lot of times some of these great ideas, we lose them if we don't track them down. So that's another technology for you. Track your ideas, turn it into material, things that you can use to give back to other people. And hopefully that's what I did for you today as well. So signing off, 101ways to outsource.com. It's your friend David Oswald. Thanks.